Onu ni cứ tí nâng trang cầu mua mong ni mê mong nè chỉ san đồ chỉ sa chi nè lo nè vì yo luôn tu nè wo cho lo e lu ti e wo tròn thế nè san thọ lờ nè nhô lo trả cho xe mù cứ chia nó mà nó ý à mong nhiên mới chỉ cho là hay mà cô chỉ tao tao rồi thì cho tết cho nó họ thứ thiệt bị đâu cứ chia nó tới gì.
Song poetry in the Hmong tradition is a method of carrying story.
Số số kỹ đoan cho lờ liền tai đủ số tí tỏ bì thiệt li tô chi lờ nè nhỏ em cứ chia nó mà cứ chia nhau ý cho lù nó xít thọ
Kutia is a sequencing of language.
cái mỗi cho cái tu sửa cái khó sửa cho là xít thọ
Patterns of word that can carry the yearning and the hopes of a people together.
cô hắn chuẩn bị ya cô tôi
My name is Juombiya.
cô ya năng cho tôi hậu tết chấm lo tôi
I'm a refugee from the country of Laos.
trời lúa chi sẽ ý xì năng ý sẽ bị trở bỏ chúa.
My name is Khao Kalia Yang, and I'm Bi Yang's daughter. 2016, I wrote the song Poet. And the song poet sitting right beside me right here is my father, a Hmong man, a factory worker from the Midwest who will remind others of not loss, but of love. I was born with a love of language, a love of song poetry. From my earliest memories, if there was a celebrated song poet or even anyone just singing at all, I would stand close to them, move closer so I could hear those words. I was a child who knew loneliness early. My father died when I was just 2. My song poetry was my way of expressing what was in my heart, what was weighing me down, and let the wind and the world carry it with me. February 17, Daddy. All in do with 1984, yeah. January 10, 1983. Daddy, that's your birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your birthday. Daddy, you're 23. When we were in the refugee camps of Thailand, I would sing, and I would sing so that the people who I knew had tears inside of their hearts, that those tears could come out. And so in that way, for me, my process has been very communal, because it was the responses of my audience that prompted my songs to exit into the world and to live on and on. In America, when we got here, I was unable to do what I was actually good at. The gifts that I've been born with couldn't translate. The refugee is inherently brokenhearted, because how can you not, when you've witnessed the death of entire villages, your loved ones left behind? For the refugee to survive in a country like this, finding food for the table, finding drink, all of these are issues of heartache, not just problems to be solved. Unless you've gone through war and unless you've left so much behind, it is an experience that is incredibly hard to translate into simple human understanding. When Kalia wanted to write the story of my life, I said, don't write it. It's a life soaked with tears. It's too heavy for the pages. But more than anything, I think I wrote my father's story because people keep, they kept on asking, where are your biggest literary influences? Where did you learn your love of language? And I used to talk about Robert Frost, and I used to talk about Louise Erdrich, who I thought was phenomenal and who is phenomenal. And then there was that day when I realized, my father's poetry. And then the truth is, I think my father is quite an incredible man, incredible song poet in this tiny little language. And I understood the vast loneliness of that. To be a great song poet, to be trapped in a language that people are perpetually saying is dying, and he's so keenly aware. Isn't that the stuff of great literature?
我考怪个钱嘛，我应啥？
I do song poetry, and I do it in understanding that because I've raised my children in a different country, maybe they won't understand all the nuances within my songs or even the language.
哎，我也好。
Part of what I burn to do is to preserve this song as a gift for future generations. If they don't like it, that's okay, but if one of them should come searching, that it is there to be found.